We address it by diversify customers. The last thing we are going to talk about is the conclusion.
Good afternoon. On conclusion, we have hydroponics. This is a farming with a profitable and sustainable business with proper management, marketing, and quality production. The project can provide a reliable income while supplying fresh vegetables to the community. Thank you.
Anyone who has a question, kindly you are free to ask. Yes.
My question is hydroponics farming environmental friendly?
Yes, I can say hydroponic method of farming is environmental friendly. Let me support my answer. For instance, in Kenya, do we have that increased population like here in the school? You find that our space is very small to accommodate or else plant a lot of things. So you find we can use this hydroponic method, because we can say we use what? We use water rich in what? Nutrients. Instead of using what? That is soil, which is, we are saying that is occupied. Sir. So we use that containers, because we can hang containers here in the wall. We plant that spinach, kales, and others. So I can say that hydroponic method of farming is environmental friendly.
And you said one of the materials.
Yes, I can say the importance of the plastic is for instance, we recycle the plastics. We use those used plastics like those of yogurts in the environment. We used it.
Any question? So I have a question. You have said your project you are using hydroponic. Is it a hydroponic methods? Yeah. Now, what problem in agriculture does your project address?
Question, please.
What problem in agriculture does your project address?
The problem in agriculture that our project
is
addressing.
Yeah.
One is the recycling of the used material. Like we have said, those plastics around, the bottles, those beans, we used them to plant our seedlings of spinach in our project.
I can see your friend has another answer.
So we can also address the problem of scarcity of nutrients. Like when you plant something like spinach using that method, those plants have nutrients. You can also address the problem of food scarcity. Yes.
Okay, for example, someone in Kitui without enough money to have that project, how will that person go?
So we say that project, it doesn't require a lot of land. lot of materials. So even a farmer who doesn't have a lot of materials can start that project.
The main problem is maybe if someone does not have a big land, even you can do it in a plot, isn't it?
Yes.
And again, water. Okay. Why did you choose this topic or project to address as a group? What was your main aim?
Yes, the main aim of choosing this our project, that is hydroponic. We all know that we are now leading a life of technology, and we are leaving the other methods we used there earlier in the Hajj time. So we are trying to address the use of technology in farming so that we can leave that traditional method to this initial time of technology.
Thank you, very good. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. We were to present project on poultry farming. Yeah.
Okay, good afternoon. Under poultry farming, we had an executive summary where there we were starting with the type of poultry that we wanted to do as a project, where we were doing dual purpose. Then the activity there in dual purpose, as we know, that in dual purpose, we obtain, these are poultry kept so that we obtain eggs from them and also obtain meat also at the same time. Then the business goal was to provide high quality products, e.g. egg, meat for local markets while generating suitable profits. The mission statement was to provide affordable, healthy, and quality poultry product through efficient and responsible farming practice. What will the poultry farming focus on? Option 1, we will start with broiler production, where we say broilers, as we know, we raise them so as to obtain meat from them. Then our first point was raising them for meat production. Then at what cycle or at what weeks can we obtain this one from? It is a period of 6 to 8 weeks. After those weeks, the meat will not be having quality to them. Then we have faster cash flow. Then in option B, we have layers production. Here we raise the chicks so as to get egg production. Then we have egg production week is between 18 to 20 weeks. Then continuous income from egg sales. Then market analysis. We start with the target customers, where we have the local households, retail shops, supermarkets, restaurants and hotels, meat processors, and egg distributors. Then under meat demand, we have growing demand for poultry meat and eggs due to affordability and nutritional value. Poultry products are consumed daily in most communities. Then we have competitive advantage, where we get fresh products from them, competitive pricing, reliable supply, good biosecurity, and quality management. Under product and services, under product that we get from the poultry, we have live broiler chicken. Another one, processed chicken meat. We get also fresh eggs and also poultry manure, in brackets, organic fertilizer. The services, we have chick delivery, poultry farming consultation, and then feed sales. Let me welcome another teacher to go on.
Good afternoon once more. Good afternoon. I'll take you through operational plan, where we have the housing, and we are going to talk about the requirements for the housing. It should be well ventilated. It should be well ventilated, and it should also be clean. As we all know that poultry is prone to various diseases. When the house is very dirty, you'll record high losses. When the house is very clean, you'll get maximum profit. Then you should also ensure that there is clean supply of water, since we know water is very essential for all living organisms. Then there is proper drainage system, where you'll manage the poultry waste and other waste that will result from the farm. Then we have the equipments needed. We have feeders, drinkers, brooders, egg tray for egg collection and storage, Then there's a generator or a light backup. You can use a solar or generator. Then there is staffing. That includes the administration part of the project. We have the farm manager, the poultry attendant who will be taking care of the poultry like on a daily basis. Then there's a veterinarian that will be handling the sick poultry. Then I welcome the next presenter.
Good afternoon. I'm Dominic, presenting on the marketing plan. On the marketing plan, I would like to talk about the incentives of our markets. Distributions, egg will be directly delivered to commerce and local markets. We are going to financial plan, how we plant our products from begin to, yes, financial plans. Items versus estimated cost. First one is day-old chicks. Estimated is 100. Feeds, we estimated as 450. Miscellaneous, 500. And the total cost, we get 5,300. Revenue estimated, 25,000. Expenses, we have 5,300. Estimated profit, we have got 19,700.
We have risk management. The major risk may be disease outbreaks, feed price increase. There may be also market price fluctuations and power and water shortages. How do we control this? By strictly following vaccination schedules, strong biosecurity practices. We have reliable feed suppliers, emergency power backup for the electricity, and also having an insurance coverage. Lastly, we have our conclusion. And we concluded that poultry farming is a business that is highly profitable when managed properly. It is very highly profitable. Oh, Jesus. And the success depends on good housing, quality feeds, disease control, effective marketing, and sound financial management. Starting with a manageable flock of 50 to 100 chicks is often recommended before expanding the operation. Thank you.
Anybody with a question?
Now I have a question, project that is under poultry. How is your project that is the poultry enhances the growth of the economy of Kenya? How is your project that is poultry enhancing the growth of the economy of Kenya?
we answer that, we discussed as first years. So any first year with a view?
Okay, okay, thank you. I'm called Maximilian. I think poultry farming has contributed so much to the economy of Kenya. This is because in areas that people are rearing this poultry, some Kenyans do get employment there. Otherwise, think.
Another view before we proceed?
Another view is, you find one, when you practice poultry farming in Kenya, it will reduce the cost of transporting the poultry meat from outside the country, isn't it? So when you export from outside the country, it will have taxes and it will cost you more. But if you practice in your country, where you can access it easily, it will...
Are 95% effective. Why do Newcastle outbreak still affects our poultry after maybe umetibu zimepona, and then ukikaa like certain period of time tena inakuja ina affect? Mbona?
If I may respond to you, one of the anonymous factors that affect poultry is cleanliness. The dust affects more poultry than any other factor. If you maintain cleanliness in a poultry house, giving them clean water every day, cleaning the house, giving them the maximum hygiene you can, they will be out of risk and diseases.
Addition on that, under poultry farming, the key to more yield is hygiene. For example, when visitors come to your farm, you should be having, let me say, like a sanitizer. Then you dig somewhere before the entrance where there is a pool of water, where everyone getting in must have a gumboots to sanitize the, let me say, the diseases he or she may carry to the farm.
So I'm asking, is your project climate smart? Is your project climate smart in case of drought, rainy season, all those?
If I answer you, yes, it is climate smart. Since, because in the poultry house, say if it is drought season and already the poultry cannot survive without water, so you must provide them with water inside. Yeah, answered. Another question?
In addition, it is climate smart because in a poultry you also obtain manure, isn't it? Will support the climate change in Kenya.
How?
Another question? Oh, how?
I'm not satisfied.
We all know organic manure is the best manure we should suppose use in the farm, isn't it? It cannot destroy the soil. It will give let me say that, organic manure give a suitable nutrient to the soil rather than inorganic fertilizer. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Good afternoon. My question is, which the poultry system you will recommend for a beginner or a farmer to start the poultry production, which is affordable, like it won't require much capital? Which poultry system?
Okay. On pertaining the poultry farming, we have different types of AI poultry. First, we have free range. Free range is the one which is used by homage there at home, isn't it? But every type has a challenge more. First, free range. Utajilia kuku zako ambayo uko na watakuliwa, si ndio? But the second one, if you decide to kuwajengea nyumba hapo, it will have a challenge of cost, food, si ndio sasa? But yenye iko rahisi sana ni free range hapo nyumbani, lakini unjua nayo itakuwa limited, haitataka kuku wengi, si ndio? Nataka tu kuku kidogo. Another question?
Addition question on that one from my friend here. You have said the best way or the cheapest way of raising poultry is free range. What if I have a small land where you find I have only a house, I have sukuma wiki, yeah, other activities there, maybe for agriculture, will be the free range system be applicable to my small land? Or which other way, or which other system can I use? Yes.
Okay, thank you. I think other method you can use semi-intensive system. Semi-intensive system is a system where your poultry, you keep them in a small house. They are not allowed to go outside like the free range. Okay.
But it will be expensive also because you have to buy food. You provide water, you provide medicine, so no supplementary food. Yes. So I think it will be expensive. Now we want to choose which one will be easier for me because my land is small and I have other agricultural activities. So my chickens cannot always be confined there. They can be confined. But what are maybe my question is, which type of the chickens I can raise and which method, which type of the food I can sustain with the small amount of money and small land I have without using pre-range system?
I think from your question, you can choose the level of poultry you'll be keeping. If you'll manage the chicks, you'll only do the chicks. If it is the broilers, you only do the broilers.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Another person? Okay, my additional point, we can use maybe improved chicken. That was my point which I was looking. Because they can feed any type of the food. Not only the layers, maybe chick mash, si lazima provide chick mash, growers mash, layers mash, but you can have the local maize, the green grams, dengu, you take it in, you unapeleka wapi, unasianga. They can also eat greens. So you can provide any supplementary food and then survive with them, rather than maybe fewer layers, which need only the commercial food. Yes. Any other additional point?
An addition.
So, I have another question. You have said that another risk is if the feed goes up maybe by 30% the next month, you have planned yourself. And you have said that you need reliable suppliers. Sometimes you find that some other suppliers are not reliable, isn't it? What's your backup plan if it comes to that?
Okay, I can say this. I on myself, I'm a poultry farmer. I used to do it.
Yes.
But the best way, don't rely on a specific client. Have a different clients that you can depend on, isn't it? If you find you have these 3 clients, first one, don't want to rely, or say, I don't want product for now. You can rely on the second one, isn't it? Because me on myself, I do that. I have different clients I can sort poultry for. I don't depend on one. So I can advise you that if you decide to start a poultry farming, don't rely on one client. Are you answered?
Okay, thank you.
Another question?
The last question that I can ask, is there any way the government of Kenya supported your project, that's your poultry farming? Is there any way the government supported your project? Or any assistance you can say that the government supported us?
If I can recommend on that, these services are already provided by the government. A 1-day seminar, a 1-week seminar. You can go and get skills from that seminar. Even if you don't get money, get those skills. Another question? So, as I conclude.
I have a question.
Okay.
About your data. Whatever you have presented here, how did you collect your data on poultry farming project that you have presented? How did you collect the data? Which methods did you use?
We have already searched from the online.
Only that one. Now umetuambia you have chickens at home.
I've said that because we have already done. It is an emergency meeting for now. We have already questioned between us to give us the responses.
We also got the data from other experts who are in the business, the poultry farming business. We asked them questionnaires and we got the data from there.
Very good. Any other? How can farmers benefit from your findings? For example, we are farmers, you have done research, you have presented. Now, how can the farmers, let's say farmers from Kitui, how can they benefit from your findings which you have done? Or what was your main agenda of your project first?
Our main agenda for poultry farming was to make profit.
Yes. Thank you. Another one. Which main problem were you solving using your project?
Okay.
Food problem.
Food problem? Only?
Okay, madam, can I add you on it?
Yes, you can add more.
You find that some of our farmers on homes, they are already interested in keeping for the farming, but they don't have any skills of handling them, isn't it? So through our research, we are able to acknowledge them, or now to rear those broilers from a child.
Oh, the indigenous chickens.
Of course.
The
yes.
improved one or the indigenous one. The traditional one. Okay.
Yes.
Now, for the farmers at home, in our country, you find that we have problem with even our parents. In nowadays, you can go to a home and find even they don't have. Or you find mothers only have 2 chickens which go around for years. After they lay eggs, they do brooding, they produce 10 chicks. After 1 week, they have only 1 chick. The others have died. So, according to your research, which you have researched, how do we assist our mothers to improve on maybe rearing those small chicks? You see the system which you have said it's easier, free range, to rear them or to take care of them until they become old enough so that they can be selling. Because you find that they have chickens, but you find that those chickens are just there, the grown one, but production is very low. If there is one which will survive, only 1 or 2 out of 10, I'm a 15. So how do we solve that problem to our villages?
To answer on your question, there are those called calamities. Higher number itself I faced one, which lead to fainting. One day I owned a product of 200, both layers and broilers. And it was a rainy season, and all were cleaned by the rain. The only one which survived is which wood I can hold with my hand. The only 5. So 195 were dead. So that one can discourage farmers from rearing poultry farming. But my point is, if you want to survive in business management, don't hesitate to take risk. Because business, it is being grown by taking risk. Of course, yes. Because that disaster led me to faint.
Any other question? Thank you. Any other answer from my question? Because you remember wide about taking risk, about study. Now, my question was about, for example, now you have done the research about the raising the chickens, and we know the problem at our villages. How can we raise that problem, or how can you solve that problem at your home? Where you find that we have chickens, those free-range, but they never increase. Maybe after hatching, you find the chicken hatch 15 eggs, hatch 12. Within 2 weeks, there is no chicks. They have died. How do we improve that one?
Okay, you find some farmers, they only have between 1 to 5 chickens because they have that mentality of saying that my chicks will be declared by the diseases, or because it is free range. Watakuli huko na wanyama huko, si ndio? So my argument is to start slowly. Kidogo kidogo na wajaribu ya kujengea mahali ili upate as free range zikuliwe na wanyama. So my argument is to take out that mentality of saying that my chicks will die, my chicks will be eaten by wildlife, and start business afresh.
You another additional point?
First we have to control inbreeding, because that might be the main cause, and will also include vaccination to control the deaths.
Very good. That was my point. Another additional answer, yeah?
For a brooding hen, when you are choosing eggs, so it should be 10 days, between 1 to 10 days or 1 to 9 days. So asichukue mayai yenye imekaa more than 10 days. Apatie kuku ile yenye imekaa for 9 days, between 9 to 10 days. Ilalie, ndo ita hatch vizuri, and all the chicks will be hatch. Haita hatch mmoja.
Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon. I just want to add something on what Madam is saying. This business plan generally is supposed to help us improve, especially the poultry production. And as Madam is saying, there are cases where somebody begins and it's like it doesn't give them the expectations as one has projected. So in your business plan presentation, I really don't know whether I have had anything like analysis of the risks, because in every business there are risks, and that's why we never achieve 100% of what we expect. So in this scenario, then we should have identified the specific risks related to poultry production. And as she's saying, we want also to encourage the small-scale farmers so that in their small pieces of land, with their little income, or rather whatever capital that they have, it should not be a limitation for them to produce, or rather to carry out poultry production. So, as she was asking, how will this business plan help especially those local farmers improve their production? Because that is where we want to go. Yeah? How will it help? I did not get a satisfactory answer on how will this plan help our local farmers. Like when she talked of that small piece of land, once I think said we need to, okay, because we don't have enough land for free range. So how can we still carry out poultry production effectively in a small piece of land? And then I am not so sure whether that answer, madam, was satisfactory for you, but I think we need to go a little bit, an extra mile to really try to research and get to know, so that we get facts on things that can work, some things that can work, because already there's what is happening on the ground. But now how do we move from where we are to a better level? Secondly, there is also the aspect of involvement. Because you asked something like data collection. How did you get the data? And I was hearing like, Now, in your data collection, the question you should ask yourself is, who did you involve? For you to gather enough facts and enough information, who did you involve? Because if you say you searched, yes, but we need involvement. We get facts from the ground, especially those who have succeeded and those who have failed, so that now we know how do we make things better. I want to believe we can get, we can even make it better, so that one can use your business plan and arrive somewhere as far as poultry production is concerned. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, madam. Any other additional point? Yes?
Can you say about the education awareness to those local farmers? Like, you can maybe, you can just organize
that business of poultry. I can say you can start with a day-old chick, where you can use a box. You can improvise, isn't it? You can use a box, you place them, maybe 2 boxes. If there were 10 chicks, 5, you place them inside. Chini yake maybe uweke a warm cloth. Alafu uweke karibu na sehemu una moto, sindo? So you can start there from a small scale farmer. Thank you.
Thank you. Additional to her point, she has reminded me, for small scale farmers, you may find, like I've talked about small chicks, you find our mothers at home, they have chicks, but in the process of raising them, they die, all of them. First, vaccination, zile tu normal vaccination. Vaccination are not so expensive compared to in nowadays. The poultry family has a lot of money. Sindio? One cock inaenda up to 1,500, 1,000 to 1,500. Na wacheki wakikuzia Hata huko village ukienda kununua moja ya kukula tu, hawacheki, wanakuambia 1200 1500 hapo, hakuna kucheka. Hata ile tu ya kutanga 1000 haiwezi enda chini, si ndio? Now let's say for example someone unapata those village at our home, at our village, hawana hizo pesa za to take care of the chicks, how to take care of them, how to build their houses, even they don't have knowledge. Where can they get the vaccine and how to give the vaccines, even they don't know those vaccines. Sawa, wanajua tu ile ya sijui unaenda unapata aloe vera unaweka kwa maji, si ndio? Ya, na hiyo maji kwanza mahali wanaweka washi nakaa hapo haul month inakunywa na kuku, si ndio? Now my friend is this, kuna wakati nilikuwa nakaa Embu kwa plot, na kuna mama alikuwa na hapo karibu kwa nyumba yake tu ako na chickens, sijui zilikuwa ngapi, lakini hizo chicks sasa zenye amepata maybe ako na tu kuna kuku wawili ama watatu, wote wameachi. Sawa, anachukua hao chicks, hata waachi anachukua anawaweka kwa carton, na alafu ananunua chakula ya chicks ni mingi, si mingi, si ndio? Anawaweka kwa carton, wanakaa kwa ile nyumba anakaa. So jioni kwa sababu ya baridi anachemsha maji, anaweka kwa chupa, then unafunika na kitambaa ama leso, unaweka hapo kwa katikati ya carton, nao chicks wako unaweka hapo na unafunika carton. Sasa hiyo ndio itakuwa kama kuku. Sawa? So, hao kuku wenye umenyang'anya hao chicks wataanza kulei tena haraka. Hawatakaa like 2 weeks waanze tena kutanga. Now you have your chicks taking care them like young ones. Si ndio? So unawanunulia chakula na ile sitting room yake ndio sasa alikuwa anaweka hapo, wakitaka kutoka wanatoka, lakini anafunga mlango. Na unaona ile je alikuwa anatumia. Nao chicks alikuwa anauza. From day one anauza 100. Wakisonga anauza na anatumia tu ile nyumba yake. Hakuna pesa amespend kujenga structure. So unaona? Yeah. So this does innovation. You want to conclude ama kuna additional?
Yes, another one you find that
ni kama hii imeanza kuwa tamu.
You find that some of the small farmers, they always know the challenges they face on the poultry farming, but they don't know the remedies of them. You find a chick like 1 day old, they see them not physically fit, but they go and take aloe vera and come to treat the chick, which is aloe vera is so sarcastic and kill the chick, isn't it? And you find that one, you find some licenses zimekaa huko kwa shingo, si ndio huko? Sima unajua lice. Lakini mbandala ya kudust, anaenda achukua mafuta taa, anakuja anapaka. Which that can kill the chick, isn't it? So my point is to educate the small farmers how to treat their chicks.
road gotta go on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame team. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame teams. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gonna keep on. just told you that I'm about it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, put it like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't lose flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. tell me that you doubt it, it's just what it is. Yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know? But like this, nobody. Can't go slow. I gotta hit that pilot. I'm the top for the top. I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot and you not. That's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do flexing 'cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me. I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff link. Something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring. 'Cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene. And they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame things. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back. And I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do flexing 'cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me. I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff link. Something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, can't do flexing 'cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff link. Something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm about it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know? But like this, nobody. Can't go slow. I gotta hit that pilot. I'm the top for the top. I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot and you not. That's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do flexing 'cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me. I can't ever take it off. That's why I came Take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff link, something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame teams. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love Yeah, came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm about it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know? But like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, but the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame things. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep that you doubt it. That's just what it is. Yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know? But like this, nobody. Can't go slow. I gotta hit that pilot. I'm the top of the top. I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot and you not. That's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing 'cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, maybe something like a movie. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, 'cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame things. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's fair. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't do flexing 'cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping. Yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame things. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep going. Yeah, 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 can't do flexing, cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came, country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff, ain't something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping.
One, two. Mic testing, 1, 2. Kindly, kama uko mbali karibia tuendelee na project yetu kindly. Mnahitajika kama uko mbali, wenye wameenda lunch, Evans na kuona ukitoka, uharakije urudi. Down the way
on the mountain top. Took a trip on a sailing ship when I reached Jamaica. I made a summertime. Time to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. Fighting down my head is standing. Mureti, unahitajika uharakishe uingie tuendelee na kazi yetu. Naam, zimetimia saa 7 kamili na udo upeo wa habari. Kwa sasa mnakaribishwa mtega masikio tukiendelea na ukurasa wetu. Asanteni sana wasikilizaji wenzangu. Naomba mkaribie tuweze kuendelea na zoezi letu la leo. Jua Kitui will lead others Paul. Kindly kama uko mbali unahitajika mahali hapa. Nikiripotia runinga ya Kitiko, jina langu ni Steve Mchokozi, ukitaka mtu mtakazi mweza. Kama unajua kwa TikTok kutoka haraka wenye wame stream live. Nani kama wewe Bwana? Nani kama wewe Bwana? Hakuna mwingine kama wewe Bwana. Roy mali huko, unahitaji karibu huko mbele. Kwa kuendelea na sisi letu la kwanza. Roy mali huko, unahitajika mbele tafadhali. Roy unahitajika.
told you that I'm about it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gon' keep
Thank you.